Okay, first of all, I want to say that I want to show you, let me say this, the album case of greatest songs gold with my best songs of my albums as singer-songwriter. So that's the, as you can see, to the front, that's the back. Yeah. So that's the classical album case. It's been years, you know, that I used classical cases for my albums. So, but I did the same with the Idealist album also. And that's then the inside. This is the, you know, that's then the inside. Oops. As you can see it, yes, and this here, this little book, not a book, a little card, just this is a photo. So then it's a little card here. Yeah, this because I wanted to have more photos for the album, the completion album. So, but this photo you see not in the video, no, because the album is released only in one video. So I had another photo, this one here, another photo for the video. All the rest is the same, but for the album I wanted to have this photo instead of the other one that you see in the video. So yes, what I want to say is that what the future will hold for me is, let's say for earliest date will be in November, and the latest date can be January next year, that I will start recording on the new album. I am now already organizing myself with inspirations that I have. So I have already 13 titles written. It's all here. 13-14 titles. Of course, on the next album I will not have that much anymore of songs like I did on my previous albums. I just want to have 11-12 songs and nothing more, just that. But yes, I will go writing titles, you know, and maybe I will write then in between some actual songs. And of course I will take the best out of it for that upcoming album. I already know which direction I want to go. It's like the Final Destiny kind of concept. Then the album Final Destiny, so a little bit in that way, lyrically, in a lyrically way. But you have songs like Resistance with Love, for example, The Powers That Be, Trust Me, and then from A Quest for Freedom you have Free from Simulations. So this kind of lyrically, it's an example where I will heading for the next album. So, but it's too early to say if the album fully will be orchestral music. Of course, you will have some electronic music in between, but I don't know if I'm gonna create again 1 or 2 dance tracks, and the rest will be orchestral music. So it will be much different, of course, than the Idealist album, because you have different themes on it, different kind of stories, love, romantic stories, you know, and you have like a kind of Final Destiny kind of way also on that album, and spirituality, you know. So, but on this album, the next album is more, like I said, the Final Destiny kind of style. lyrically, I mean. So yes, it will be, it will have some also very strong in a political way, also, but also in a spiritual way. I will combine that, But the Idealist was more in the musical touch, as I wanted. It's something different, and I am glad I did that. It's just my best album, lyrically and musically also. But I Quest for Freedom and Final Destiny, very strong albums. I love these albums also. But the Idealist is, let's say, compared with these two albums, is a little bit more expanded, a little bit better in a way. I will not say huge better, but still one step better, and want to keep evolving, So it's a lesson for me for the next album then. So yes, it will be, it's not that I am thinking about one thing for that project. I think about the entire piece of that upcoming album. So I also looking at what the arts will be like, the kind of clothing that I will or want to have. So I am already pointing that out. So if I have inspirations, I write it down. Sometimes I have nothing to write it down, and because I am somewhere, then I forget it. That's a shame, of course. So and it's also, of course, stupid to ignore some inspirations. I have not done that yet. That's why I found it very important, because to write it down, because they can be very interesting, very strong, and important for the next album. Also, it's of course a sad thing that I cannot remember. When I have nothing to write it down, and something comes in, and it's a shame that I cannot remember what was the inspiration for the, at least for the titles, because I start with that. I have 14 titles now, so I still keep going, and then I will pick the most obvious out, and the best one out, and then I can write the lyrics. So yes, it's very interesting. But okay, I will keep updates, and yeah, so you will see. But like I said, November or January I will start for the recordings. So meantime I can look for another mic, so I will see. To have something else, so and maybe some new instruments, I don't know. But the guitar, electric guitar, I have not used it for the Idealist album. For the Final Destiny, yes, only once. So I will use it again in the next album. So okay, so see you then next time, because the next video I will talk about the journey, about the 4 albums. It's all connected, and it's like a synchronicity, and it's like also, it's no coincidence that if you look at the bigger picture of that. So see you then in the next video.